Hey. All right, so today is 18 days until Transform Tribe. That is my online women empowerment community and our January challenge where we are transforming our life, mind, body, and spirit. So today, tip number 18 is stress. How to handle stress, holiday stress, life stress, work stress. So I know for me, yesterday, I felt so stressed at work when at the end of the day, I felt like I was gonna actually vomit. Like my chest hurt. And I don't normally feel like that when I leave work, but it was really just a combination of things. I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but it was a combination of things, right? It was the holiday stress, and I happened to have a jury trial for the week after New Year's, and just all of that combined. Some intense conversations with opposing counsel, and yeah, it was a hard day. But how I handled the stress yesterday, both during the day and at the end of the day, yesterday was very different than how I handled it 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, I would just go to the break room, especially this time of year, and just like gorge on treats, right? Because there's like brownies and sugar, and I probably wouldn't have eaten because when I get stressed, I tend to not eat, and then just like gorge. So it's like starve, binge. And I probably would have come home and really just like laid into my husband and vented and crashed. So it was totally different. I was just reflecting at like how far I've come, and it's really interesting and cool and wonderful. So yesterday throughout the day, I noticed that when I was starting to like feel all the physical symptoms, I actually popped outside and got a breath of fresh air and took a lap. I walked around, and that's my tip, one of my tips, because and they've done studies with this, especially with dogs, and people, but you know how dogs shake after something stressful? It's really to let that out. And so I do that. I like shake, and I'm like shaking my hand. I shake my hands and shake it out, and it's just, you feel better, and I felt better. Also, like instead of going to the break room and like eating horrible stuff, I actually had my meals with me. They were all healthy. And so even though I wasn't hungry, I still was on the habit of just eating every few hours. And I felt so much better. I had more energy. And at the end of the day, I wasn't like crashing and needing to like gorge on food. And then the third thing that actually really surprised me is, at the end of the day, I, popped onto my Facebook group, my private virtual team, and I was just, so inspired by all the photos and the messages and all the love and encouragement. And then I popped on this team call with the other women that I'm coaching with, and it was so uplifting. And I found myself just like forgetting for a moment about all the stress and really just like engaging in that love and that community. And so when I came home, I was actually really happy. And when I talked to my husband, I was much happier. And I felt better. And so now when I got a good night's sleep because of it, because I was able to unplug from the stress and feel good. So I hope those tips help. Have a wonderful day.